Hi there and welcome to the channel. I'm sitting here in the bed drinking coffee. It's just one of those good old guilty pleasures. I love it. So I want to talk to you today about projects, current projects and future projects, and how it is these days. March is coming to an end, and winter here in Denmark has still got its claws in us all, but soon, very soon, it will be spring. You can feel it. And the birds are chirping and you can kind of smell it in the air. It's fantastic. March has been a very busy month. It feels like the busiest month so far. I sometimes forget that other months also have been busy, but this March here has been really busy, but in a good way. Today, though, I decided to take the time to pause and just do something where no brain power was required. So I went about making a still life of some tulips. I used some kits, foam paint, and just exploring. And there's no drawing that needs to be perfect or has a purpose. Just being there, present, and exploring these colors and exploring the composition of the flowers. So March was busy. In late January, I met with a writer who has written a strong and funny children's book. I contacted her, and luckily she has no illustrator that she was collaborating with, so she said yes to meet. She liked my style, we had good chemistry, and we started working together. We met twice since then to talk about the thumbnails and how the visual side of the children's book should be, all that kind of stuff. She's also a visual journalist, so she's very good at thinking about how the visual things, how you communicate visually. So that's really a bonus, and she's fun and nice to work with. Since then, I have made 20 thumbnails and 5 finished spreads for the book, which I will share with you soon. I look forward to it. And wow, it's been such a journey. Boy, did I learn a lot. I've seen myself as being an illustrator who knows most of the tricks of the trade and an experienced one as well. But this has been far from the truth. To be honest with you, I have so much to learn. Composition, depth, storytelling, gestures, colors, definitely colors. And last night when I worked on a cover sketch, I had to set aside my ego because the cover just wasn't strong. And I was kind of lying to myself because I was tired. I've been working with this book a lot and I wanted to finish it, but it wasn't strong. And I do want to present something that is strong, because this could be the entrance to the publishing world. This could be like the chance to be creating more children's book in the future and to even be published. And I see this light through the crack, and this is really, now is the chance. In this way, it feels very symbolic to have created the sketches and spreads for the children's book. That could be a breakthrough while we wait for spring. If this book becomes published, I'm going to scream. Like, I'm gonna do a good part of screaming, probably also crying. Then I'll go for a walk, I think, in nature, a long walk. And I'll be smiling and saying how grateful that I am for having put in the effort. And then I will open a bottle of champagne and celebrate. Maybe even drink it in bed. This still life is not going as planned, but it's just exploring. I had a lot of fun with it, and most importantly, I just relaxed and I didn't think too much. If March was busy, April will be likewise. I have a new book project which I will embark on with another writer. So this is a whole new project, whole new story, and therefore a whole new design case where I'm going in a very different style direction. I also have my first indoor mural assignment in April, which is crazy, and I look forward to it. 2 years ago, I might have found all these new assignments too much of a mouthful, but now once I start to realize what kind of business I am in as a freelance artist, this is just how it works. You got to have things in the pipeline and constantly be on the lookout for new ones. Because if there's a month with no project, well, I could, of course, do a lot of YouTube videos, but it's not exactly what gets the bread and butter on the table. So you got to have something in there all the time, and this is something you can practice. And I do practice because apart from looking out for the jobs, you gotta be looking for jobs, and you also gotta be working on projects. So it can be hard to be present sometimes, because I tend to get ahead of myself. I can tell you this much, that I have this tingling feeling in the belly, and it tells me that I am in the complete right spot. I'd much rather be under this, I wouldn't call it pressure, but be in this kind of turmoil existence, rather than having an 8 to 5 job. That's how I feel right now. But I'm so ready for spring, and this still life here was nice to make. Yeah, as I've said, I look forward to sharing what I've created. You should look forward to seeing the spreads for the book, the sketches, and thank you for listening and watching. I look forward to jump into spring with you from the bed here with my coffee. Till next time, have fun drawing, peeps.